Do you notice anything different?
Yes,
He doesn't get enough attention.
This is my new safety hat.
Yeah, right.
A British pith hat. Actually, if you've been watching our videos on YouTube, like way back before we even started anything, I wore a hat on a bicycle.
Yeah, you did.
So I'm just wearing it for, anyway. I'm Van.
Attention. I'm Johnny.
And Backyard Carpenter.
Baby boomers can do.
All right, we continue to work on the pergola in somebody else's backyard, and we got extra help from Christopher today because we got to put up some 16-foot 2x6s that have patterns, and if we get around to it, then we got some 2x2s that we got to screw down perpendicular to that. But we'll show you as we go along. So I guess I have to take it off now.
Take it off, please.
And put my other hat on. Let's pray.
Well, let's get to work. We've already prayed. Well, I got my jacket caught in the sander, so we got that out.
All right. So what we're doing now is this is a different style belt sander that comes to a tilt. So you lift this handle up out of the way, it loosens it up, and then there's arrows inside to match the arrow on the sander. All right. So you match those up, and then you just slide this in here. And the main thing we're doing is make sure that right, there you go. Now this is an adjustment right here. That's an adjustment, so you fire up. Still plugged up? Yeah. Fire up. All right. Yeah. The reason is we want to keep the sandpaper from hitting this edge. It will tear it up. These are all made out of plastic now, and they're not made out of metal anymore. So
now we're good.
Yeah. Okay. So this is yours, right? This one, which we'll eventually use, is our template. Right. So I'm using it to get ready to cut out. This time with a router, I'm going to be cutting out these notches that fold down inside and sit on top of the 2x8 that we already have installed. So now this one's got to go over to 6. So taking my pencil and marking that, making sure that I am 1.5 inches. I am. All right. Then I got to drop down 1.5 inches right here. All right. Go over here. All right. So now I'm going from my previous mark 6 inches. All right. So now I'm going to mark right here.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So now, same thing, I'm going to go down 1.5 inch, and then I'll run to the other side. I'm going to try something different. I now have a bit that's 1.5 inches. It's for my router. Instead of what I did the other day, I took my circle saw and just went across, and then I had to take the chisels. Well, this is supposed to cut it out, so I'm going to go ahead and mount it if I can figure out how to get it out of its packaging.
That'll be a challenge. Getting the thing out of the package.
Yeah, without slicing my finger. There you go. All right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
What'd you do?
It's too big. There's a router this big. All right, the problem is I've got a hole that big in my router, and this thing is that big. How's yours look? Oh, dang, bring me.
Yours is not, is it?
No, bring me the. are in the package. There's 2 more sitting right next to it.
This one's T25.
Oh, okay, T20 then. T20.
Hey, buddy. Hey, Dad.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Now this is a T20.
Yes.
Okay. What we're discussing is with the dog barking in the background is the bits are T20s. That matches this particular screw.
Well, how many you put in there?
Huh?
How many did you put in there?
2.
2.
And I'll put 3 over here. No, that's fine. I got, Chris, you know how to toenail? Coming in at an angle? Yeah, about right here on this side. Alright. Dan, you want to bring your ladder and shoot this with a finish nail? Alright. We got her up.
That looks good.
Right.
That looks good.
No, it can't hear you while I'm making this noise.
Oh. He'll cut it with the saw like that, and then I'll get a chisel. We'll knock those out, and then I'll chisel it to get it even, and then they'll be able to put it up.
All right.
So get them all off of there. We're getting the second beam up, the one that goes near to the house. Up, they got that up, but what we had to do over here, because it's so close to the fireplace, that one just had to be, let's see, cut off straight, as opposed to having the design in it, the point, it couldn't have it because it's too close to the fireplace. But he's cutting the second board now. It's going up really well, really fast. And we are moving along with this pergola.
It's easier to put this brace in place before we actually put the second 2x6 up. So now we got a brace on each side. So we have double braces on the front. Alright. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I've got to find out where the halfway point is between the back of this and the back of that. So we determined it's 37.5. Now I'm making my mark where this one's going to sit up top. Again, we'll notch it out and drop it. Then we'll split the difference between this one and that one. And so we'll have a total then of 3 in the middle and 2 on each side.
They're having to toenail this because there's not a board for them to screw it into. So, which doesn't mean a lot to me, although I've learned it's like at an angle. So we are getting there. It's looking good. Well, we now have the braces up on this side. The 2x6s going all the way across. Braces on that side. And on this side. Looks really nice. Coming right along. After one more brace, then we'll be ready to start the 2x2s that will go this way, perpendicular to the house. It's looking good.
Dan is measuring for where we're going to put the 2x2s. I'm putting up another brace. We're doing double braces on front and back. Right, and so I've decided to use a speed square to hold this up at the same plane as the other while I get a screw in it. And now I need a second clamp. Yeah, I know, that's a lot of fun. I'm gonna have to wait on Jane. I can't do this by myself, even with the clamps. This is unfortunately a two-man job. She'll hold right there up to the line. Okay, ready? It's always better with Jane.
Nothing's just my two hands, you know.
That ain't so.
Yeah. What'd you just
Did
say?
y'all just hear that? Oh my word.
It's not.
What Jane is doing is that's the 2x2s that we're putting up top, and she's making a measurement. I think she said they're going to be 17 apart. So she's making a measure. That's what they're going to look like up top. So that's what it's going to look like. All right, I've got the double braces front and back. Now I'm going to do one brace on each side, both sides. Jane is positioned and repositioned, and this looks good. So we realized that we're going to need twice as many. Got to go get another bundle. They come in 12, but this is the way it's going to look. You know, I like the two side braces, and the heartbreaker is she's now going to take them all back down. The question for my wonderful wife: have you marked where they're going to go?
Yes, I did.
Oh, wait. I'm over here.
Yes, I did. They're marked and they're numbered.
They're marked and they're numbered.
So I knew how many we'd need, and I have to show you how I figured it out.
Oh, gosh. Isn't she so smart?
Because I'll check to make
She's
sure
the
you did
best
right.
woman on this planet. Anyway, so I got to finish these last two sides. Then we are going to clean up for today and return another day. So, well, I'll go ahead and say I'm Van.
I'm Jane.
Wait, let me get over here to her closer.
Well, just because you can't hear me doesn't mean they can't. I'm Jane.
We're the Backyard Carpenters.
Baby boomers can do.
And we're working on the pergola in another backyard.
Yes, we are.
If you like us and you're on YouTube, please like us. And if you want to subscribe to what we're doing in the future, we advise it. We'd love to have more and more people, because one day we want to go international.
Oh, please.
And I want to replace Bob Vila.
You'll be on your own, baby.
Bye.